Alrighty guys, here we go. Time to reveal who's in the final four, and to make things suspenseful, I'm going to do the additions of points live. I forgot to mention this, but Talladega points are doubled for the chasers only. The other non-chasers will get regular points. The race at Charlotte, the race beforehand, didn't score any points for the chasers because of the glitches that pretty much ruined the race, and I just didn't think it was fair. However, the regular points for every driver, even chasers, counted towards the regular league standings and not the chase standings. So anyway, I'm going to add Powers as points first. He had 9 points from the first race, that is in the Super Snack 500, 18 points from the second race in Indianapolis, and he had 8 points at Talladega, which are doubled to 16. Like I said, no points in Charlotte for chasers, but double points in Talladega for them. He has 43, and to add to the 10-10 total, he had, that is 1,053 points for Mason Powers. So right now, he has 1,053. Looks like Adler might have scored a little higher than him, though. We'll see. 28 from Super Snack, 17 from Indianapolis, and 5 points, doubled to 10 from Talladega. 55 points, and that's going to give him 1065. I know that from the top of my head. So right now, Adler is ahead of Powers in the points in the final four. Again, going to add them up here live to make things suspenseful for you guys. Or you could just pretty much skip to the end, but I wouldn't recommend you doing that if you want to be spoiled really quick. But anyway, Nichols, 33 from Super Snack, 32, one position lower at Indianapolis, and 11 points he only earned from Talladega. That was doubled to 22, and that is 87. Make it 10-10 is 1,097, and now he's the top seed. So things got interesting. He's now the top seed here in the championship four. Justin Roberts, 11 from Super Snack, 14 from Indianapolis, and 18. 9 point double to 18 in Talladega. That's 43, and that is 1053. So he's actually tied with Mason Powers for the third and fourth spots. So the tiebreaker would only be in play if they stay tied for the fourth and final position. But keep in mind, we still haven't added the other one-win drivers yet. They might score more. But anyway, Connor Breton, 27 points from Super Snack plus 6 from Indy, and 38 points from Talladega. It was doubled from 19 he had at that race at Talladega. That's 71. That's 1,081. 1,081. He is now the second highest in the points total. Might be assured of getting into the final four. And Roberts and Power still tied for fourth, but again, haven't added the other 3 one-win drivers yet. We're about to do that now. Cody Hagan, 8 points from the Super Snack 500, 36 from Indy, and 74. That was doubled from 30, I think 37, if I could recall, from Talladega. The one-win drivers were the highest in Talladega, so they did very well. That's 118, plus that to 1,500. That's 1,123. So now that means Powers and Roberts are out. Hagan is now the top seed among the final four. So things have gotten interesting here at this here, and we continue on. Anyway, one-win Lawler, how many does he have? He has 10, 33, and 66 from 33 in Talladega, 109. And plus that to 1,005, 111.14. So now Lawler is in. He's the second highest among the points in the final four. It's going to come down to Kyle Collins And that means that Adler is assured of being out of contention. Gonna come down to Collins now. 26, 27, 66. That's 119 plus 1,005. 1, 1, 2, 4. Yes. Collins 1 point ahead of Hagan, and that means we have our 4 finalists for the championship. And they are Kyle Collins, Cody Hagan, Jacob Lawler, and Brandon Nichols. Those are the 4 finalists that'll compete for the championship. Connor Breton, Ramiro Adler, Mason Powers, and Justin Roberts are out. And they are in, and the others are in. The left are the Pichu Cup points, and only 2 drivers can compete for the most points in non-chase format. The Pichu Cup's going to come down to Cody Hagan or Mason Powers, so even though Powers won't compete for the title, he could still get the Pichu Cup. And if they're both tied, by the way, if Hagan doesn't win, Mason Powers owns the tiebreaker with 2 wins over 1. If Hagan wins and they're tied, Hagan owns the tiebreaker with 6 top 5s to 3 to Mason Powers. So it's a battle between Hagan and Powers. We'll keep our eyes on that battle while we keep our eyes on the championship 4. And Lawler is out of contention for the Pichu Cup, but he's in the final 4, just to let you know, so he will compete for the championship instead. Here's how the rest of the field dealt with, in case if you're curious to know. A couple big names with 2 wins and deep in the points, so it was a pretty interesting season so far in the series. I skipped a name. Sam Rogers over there is 29th. And the non-charter cars and some of the other... And here's how the non-charter cars did. The rest of the field, pretty much. As you can see on the left of your screen. But anyway, we have our final 4 set. Collins, Hagan, Lawler, Nichols. We'll see you at Zengiltis.